And I thought they might even just have him wrap around the B bomb site, but he's going to call him back. So I don't know if the flank is going to be as effective. Look at the positions, very strong from the defense inside the site and pit.
There's MongolZ straight away to the first kill of the pistol round here. No way going down. Nix to fly into the site, and a great frag here on try. We have Skulls, Vinny, and Cello making their way back in for that rotation as they try and get through Library. It's Kavem with the kill on Vinny, then the turn back towards the archway. And Skulls finally getting rid of Kavem, but he does so much of the heavy lifting here, taking that space to start off the round, and then 2 really important kills here.
Yeah, that'll be, I want to see if Imperial is going to have better eyes on that in the gun rounds. I mean, obviously, they're going to be better than having nobody home for the entirety of the round. So take a big risk with the fact that Rap side is going to be open, and Kavem just strolls in. Double kill for him. Skull's gonna not be able to win this round, trying to take a couple kills right at the end of the day, and he does have one good shot onto MongolZ. And that's the pistol round. So Passion start Inferno off in this best of 3 with a victory. And they get to have the advantage moving forward. They just have to get past this second round likely investment from the Brazilian side.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.
And actually pass it on to some of the younger guys in the team and actually work with them to help them improve. So taking a new role of responsibility. And I think to your point earlier, a lot of that is due to not having success in those top teams. So now he has to take the step back and rebuild.
Mike 7 ready to go for no way, and he's missed the shot. Cello peeks on up from the boiler stairs and gets one back in the CZ, and that grenade, ooh, just got a little bit too far behind as Kavem moves forward, realizing he needs to get out of dodge there on 20 HP, and he comes out with Cello's life. So Passion UA, man advantage picked up. Make sure you bring him back over, join up with the squad. 2 players waiting in behind the half wall, and Skulls just a little bit in an off angle off the side of those sandbags. So it should be Skulls taking that first contact, and they draw into Vinny, but good clearance, and Grim realizing that possible setup. Skulls will get 1 extra kill out of it, but the B-bomb site has been taken, and Try is so far away from this. So that's good work from Passion UA to find themselves in the bomb site. They definitely take a lot of casualties along the road. But it'll be a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the casualties are a bummer, but obviously in a second round bye, you're just happy to get through it with a victory, so it's all good. Nice gun pickup, though, from Try. If he wants to go for some exit kills right at the tail end, gonna come back. Actually, this could get way more expensive. Kavem is gonna have to really sprint. 20 HP, that new bomb radius is gonna be brutal. So great opportunity for Try to try for some exit kills. We all saw that coming. Yeah, everyone saw that one coming. You all knew it was coming, I'm sorry.
You had a couple of fallen ones yesterday.
I know, those are hard.
Thank God Big aren't back at Major. A lot of people at this Major, with Passion UA getting a couple of results under the belt, started to get pretty excited about JT. I've heard a little bit of chatter in theory crafting. Maybe does JT deserve a better team? Does he deserve a shot on the step up, Jason?
You know, that's been like a conversation, I think, mostly among the Americas region for some time now. Hold the phone. This is Galil.
Oh, Try.
Here we go.
Oh, no. Try doing so much work. It's now suddenly fallen to Kavem and Nix. And this is a round that Imperial should not be even getting close to winning, but all of a sudden they've got the player advantage, and that bomb is all the way back on the T stairs. Now Kavem is hunting down kills, and Kavem turns out to be a real killer as he takes 2 and recovers this round. Oh, no way. Getting closer and closer into the site. Kavem just waiting at the pool. He's the player that's done all this heavy lifting, and he looks to close out as well. No way throws that smoke down onto the bomb. He's got no kid on his back. Kavem's in the smoke, just slashing, trying to find him. And No Way is not on that defuse. He goes out into the open, and Kavem gets the kill. So Kavem with a really strong start on the T side of Inferno here.
If you see the opportunity, if you feel it coming, like, go for a pop-off game. See if you got the hot hand.
Kavem, he's definitely charging forward with the confidence at the moment. Look at the speed that he's got going. He is taken down by Cello. Try and Vinny also in tandem, simultaneously taking kills here for Imperial. We leave Nix all alone all of a sudden in this round. They speed up for Passion UA, trying a fast first gun round towards that A-bomb site, and it all meets a sticky fade in the hands of Imperial.
I wonder if it's a game plan idea for them to attack towards the Rap side. We saw it in the pistol round with Kavem just being confident, or at least like...
Nade over towards MongolZ. A little bit of damage off the top, and you can see all that damage that was done throughout the first 3 rounds. Yes, Passion UA winning the first 3, but they lost a lot of players putting them in a position with just these pistols and Galils, and it hasn't worked out for them in the early goings towards top middle. It's tried to come out on top of the fight with Grim, and he's sticking around. In fact, he's going back in for a double dip with this AWP. As Passion UA stand behind the smoke for the time being. But they've just got to go eventually, and they're going to be coming at Try, who's at the back of the site now. Vinny no longer alone, has the strong AWP presence, and now Cello's even rotated towards CT, so it's very hard to see a world in which Passion UA are even going to get into the site comfortably here with just how many players still lie in front of them. It's the limited time indeed that is going to cost them, but they get to the site just in time, and they put the bomb down, and Kavem, even low HP, is not stopping. Kill after kill as Kavem clears out the site. It's No Way and Skulls trying to get into this 2v3. Skulls does a great job of getting that first, and now Kavem, low in HP, still at the back of the bomb site, and JT with the AWP in dark. Yeah, I think Kavem gets the reposition because he's afraid of a grenade, which is a good call. AWP needs to land this shot. If Kavem gets put in a tough situation, I don't think he can do much more. JT holding on. It's going to be No Way. Straight to that kill as JT from the back of the site chimes in, but he's alone now. And he goes up for the shot. Okay, in-game leader on the AWP, gets in the fire on low HP and still wins the kill, still wins the clutch. 4-1 for Passion. Another buy comes in for Imperial. It's JT leading the way. One burns, and they've got a strong take of Banana. Imperial going to have to save right out of the gate. Round done. They're just riding that momentum now. That's a huge round to pick up for Passion UA in the previous, and even better to find success so convincingly in the follow-up. It really allows this T side to start getting control of the economy game. Try holding the angles. That swing comes in. Here's the rifle for JT, and Vinny is gone. Try to make quick work of the response, and he goes back out again, realizing this is the best opportunity Imperial will have at competing in this round. And Try now getting inside of the CT smoke. He doesn't want to fall back. He wants to keep going forward. And he's still a nuisance, still a threat here for Passion UA. As they feel funneled into the B bomb site, they have to go here, and Try with a no-scope gets away with another one. His teammates now to step up, and we've got Grim, low HP, finished off by Skulls. That is a huge round from Try. A little bit over-eager, I think, from Passion in that round. Gonna go for a little bit more. Peek towards alt mid, and first kill is his. Yeah, Try has been delivering some great maps for Imperial in this competition so far. We're gonna try and continue that on the day that means the most. It's Vinny. Sweep it away, Holzerk, and a 3v5 instantly at the start of the round here for Passion UA. 3 rounds in a row with very aggressive banana takes out of Passion, so Imperial has just kind of caught on to that. Doing a really good job with utility, doing a really good job, obviously, with these opening kills and these first kills to slow things down and make sure that Passion don't have that easy launching pad from Carr. Kavem's going to have to pick it up. Lovely shot, baits out the op shot, and drills Try in the dome. Just hitting pause for the time being here. Passion UA, it's going to be a block smoke down towards CT. Cello playing up on top of the boost. And let's see if Grim can creep across the safety. He will. Get over towards the pool. Undetected by Cello. Oh, they haven't cleared him though. There's too many angles to worry about. Cello gets away with one. Kavem makes quick work of him in response, and the bomb now arrives. Can JT and Kavem once again win out a post plant here for Passion UA on the B bomb site? Yeah, no utility. They haven't been able to scavenge any either, so no smokes to block off the choke points. Not yet realizing where this retake is going to come from. 2 players flanking up Banana. Vinny playing a bait setup as well, so No Way will push in first. Vinny's going to join up with him now. Molotov towards new boxes, and JT's going to have to move. Kavem steps into the open, taken down by No Way. We've now got JT finished off after 1 kill. It's a great retake here from Imperial, keeping 2 players up and really starting to get themselves into the CT side now. A little bit of room and a little bit of a reprieve on the defense there as a 3B start due to the attention that Banana has gotten early on from Passion. Good kill from JT. That should keep Cello on this part of the map. He's going to delay Grim moving up. slow him down a little bit. 45 seconds. The rotation hasn't really arrived here. Skulls has played forward, caught by JT.
Well, caught by JT because...
Oh my god, Cello jumping out of the smoke, gets away with a kill on Grim. Try through the smoke. Kvem walked into that fight, and Try actually has a shot at winning this.
Yeah, it got scrappy, didn't it? Kvem didn't need to make that play, but here we are, 2 versus 1, and Try gonna be stalled out by the smoke. I don't think he's going to go for this unless he gets a freebie, but he's not even going to look for one.
Once that smoke comes up, it just feels so difficult for the AWPer to get back into a competitive fight.
So Skulls makes his play to run out of library through the library smoke.
Kvem put up into the bedroom. He's got no way just around the corner. 2 players stacked up in the hallways in the apartments. He'll continue to spray, and that's not a clean look there for Kvem. So no way walks away with the advantage here for Imperial.
Yeah, one of those fights where you feel like you should be doing way more damage through the edge of that wall and just get straight up punished. Awkward engagement. Halzark is going to follow up over towards Halls. Or excuse me, Nix is going to follow up over towards Halls. Sorry, it's the glasses that threw me off.
Yeah, it's a small icon, Jason. Forgive it. And yeah, Nick's on over towards that inside. JT moves through the smoke. At B, Try making sure the trade comes in. Skulls, remember, still behind the coffins, and he had a chance. He just can't make it work, and so at least he gets away. Now Nick starts to move forward in towards that A site.
And actually, the bomb has fallen all the way back as well on Halzark, so Grim is going to sell the presence over towards the B bomb site, hiding inside the smoke for its fate. It's broken open. The nade lands on him for the fact, but look, they've controlled the A bomb site now, and Nix even has a smoke. Halzark's taken the long route, which means, I mean, it's the safe route as well. It's the smart decision, but they've already gotten back kind of in time. It's when does this smoke get deployed?
Oh, but he's a little bit too exposed there, Try. So Nick swings on out. He just creeps into the angle, and that kill comes in. So Imperial, they've had a lot of success retaking the B-bomb site. Now they've got to do it on A.
Oh, I feel like someone needs to get in towards pit. Halzark needs to work up the courage. One player is going to flank around through Halls to follow up. And both players find a way to get in towards double pit. And I like this setup for the post plant. One flashbang is out, but I think this is mostly going to be AKs in hands for Passion.
Halzark waiting down. It's Cello to fall down as he creeps up ever closer. It's Nix to peek out onto the balcony. Important kill, but it falls just to Halzark to win this one out. The time is ticking. Skulls tries to get the angle, but there's not enough time to win the round. Halzark stays hidden. And he also takes the kill just to guarantee it all.
All right, well, this is a little bit uncomfortable. No one's watching for this peek from Cello. Grim's a free kill. Halzark is also a free kill.
If he had a better gun, Jason.
No, he can. Oh, no, can't control the spray. You were right.
Yeah, if he had a better gun.
That's why you don't use the CZ, kid.
5.7, you get all of them there.
This ain't 2015 anymore.
Yeah, his headset's off. He's like, I've had enough of that. Why is that my loadout?
I know, he's going to quit at halftime and just change it right now.
Yeah, well, JT farming frags. It's a double. And we've got Try left at 1v4 up towards top middle. Kvem's going to be gone, and Try will give it a good go here. But the bomb is being planted on the B site, and he's getting flanked out by Nix. Try aware that there is very likely still a lurker somewhere, but Nix will come around and top mid, surprise him.
Frustrating end of the half for Imperial.
Very frustrating. A lot of work to be done going into that second half for Imperial. Passion UA lead the way. It's a great first half, at least.
Yeah, I love
the
it.
rounds they've been able to get.
Great call. Oh, look at this aggression. Okay. Oh, the opportunities were there. 2 and alt mid. They've spotted him out. You might want to give this fight up now. They know your position. Nix, a couple tough rounds to end the half. Getting up by Try a number of times. Now just getting deleted by 2 shots from a Glock. That's a desk slamming moment.
It definitely is, but Nick seems pretty chill, so maybe he's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty chill, dude. Yeah, he's hanging out. Look at him.
He's like, just getting that stank face through the...
Yeah, he really is. It might even just be a screenshot. He hasn't moved.
No, he's there.
Oh, my Lord. He's like, okay, it happened to JT as well. It's all good.
Well, unfortunately for Passion UA, 3v5 to kick things off. Imperial just waiting, just letting the conveyor belt of Passion UA players come to them.
I mean, Passion's entire pistol run has been looking for these fights, right? It's just they're just getting completely neutralized. Imperial's like, all right, we saw the aggression in Balk, saw you guys peek in mid with a couple of players. We're just gonna chill for a minute and let all this aggression kind of wear out. And when it does, and when the pressure abates, smoke towards the left, start moving up middle. Kvem dropped 1 by 1. Passion falling prey to the Glocks.
30 seconds. And they finally have the A-bomb site under a lot of pressure. We put Halzark alone in the site. Good shot on the P2000. Can he get another one? No, as Cello makes quick work of him on the follow-up kill. Now looking at Imperial winning the pistol here in the second half. Scoreline 8-5.
And now Imperial's just softened up for the weaker weapons. Two players can die so quickly. A lot of pressure now on No Way, Skulls, and Try to deliver the goods.
JT peeking on out, no way to fall down, and the Deagle goes for the peek. Grim's actually got a follow-up kill here for Passion UA. The pistol's doing a lot of work because it's not only the 2 kills, it's the damage they've done here to Cello and Vinny. 2 HP on Vinny, 21 on Cello. A real opportunity that this second round's going to work out for Passion UA.
Oh, Grim sees that smoke down at half wall, and he's just like, please, I want it. He's going to back off. Defensive smoke deployed just to give the sound cue, just to make Imperial be a little bit more confident turning this corner. Oh, Grim's got another one. And now it's the low
high HP player.
Yep, now it's the low health players.
Oh, this is rough for Imperial.
And Halzork, as long as he doesn't stand still, as long as he runs and guns with his MP9, now remember, this is also unconfirmed damage.
Right.
So Passion doesn't actually know that Vinny and Cello are this low at the moment, but clearly a huge advantage in any gunfight.
Well, he goes to the start of the smoke, and this should give him even more of an advantage. Imperial using their own as extra cover into the site. Good reaction as soon as Vinny starts selling his position away. Halzork gets one, and it falls down to the clutch. Nyx against Cello. And that low HP makes this 5-7 even more deadly. Cello needs the instant headshot.
Yeah, but now he's got the advantage of disappearing with this smoke cover. Nyx taking a long time to get here. A lot of positions he could be playing.
Yeah, well, Nyx has a smoke. He can deploy that onto the bomb and pull Cello out of the angle. And that smoke is going to drop. Nyx clearing towards Ruins. He's picked up that MP9, and he goes immediately into the peak on Dark. Cello lets out a little smile. Unfortunate round lost there for Imperial, and that's Passion UA coming right back into things in the second round. That's
the smile that kind of says, I knew we were set up for this kind of a loss once those nades came in, once they brought me down low. He kind of sensed that round loss coming in, I think. That smoke did not go anywhere close to where it was intended.
Very good long smoke for the T side to work with if they wanted to. But the pressure is going to be on JT. Oh my God, a lot of pressure with grenades. That's JT blasted out of the round inside a banana.
And Grim is brought down to half HP, and nobody's shifted over to help him. They're putting a lot of faith in Grim at the moment.
That's Halzork. KVISION. Couple of kills here for the CT side, and a 3v3 as they start to move into the bomb site. We've got Grim just biding his time, but can't get away with his life. It's no way just to charge him down with that Tech 9 leaping over the top of the boxes. And that site is taken for Imperial.
Yeah, these rounds have been too easy. This one too easy for Imperial to find access into the bomb site based off those early nades. KVISION going to come in for the flank. He's got to clear a tough corner. Deep into it is Vinny, and he lands the shot. 2-on-2.
No way. And we'll take Nyx down, and that was the only chance to really get anything going. KVISION realizes this round's done. He's hanging around looking for picks, but he's got to get out of there. He's got a lot of health left himself, and that bomb's about to blast off. So if he wants that AK, he better run. And KVISION now calls it, sprints all the way down towards bottom middle. And make it away alive. There's no way actually falls to the bomb. Yeah, pressure comes at you fast when you're facing elimination.
Yeah.
You have a 4-13 game. I mean, I talk about Grim and some of the Grim maps he's had on Inferno. Yeah, 4-13. He's going to be feeling it individually today.
I think that's part of the F-bomb that we just see launch out from so aggressively. Nyx as well having a tough time getting going in this. Halzork needs to back off. KVISION is there for the support, going to back everyone away, but now up towards mid we go. Good step forward from Try. And the only defender is Halzork. He's coming down boiler right now. No way. He's got that. JT adds a deagle kill. Okay, this is getting weird.
Well, MP7 into the peak and Vinny.
Damn, dude, JT's on point right now.
Yeah, JT is looking very sharp. And Grim, we need to see something out of him in a round like this. M4, he's got the premium rifle available here for the CT side for this retake. Skulls in No Way. Skulls in the pit, No Way on the box inside of the site. JT putting all the utility in place, and Grim is going to get caught running into the bomb site. So now it falls to JT on low HP, and like you said, he's been sick, he's been sharp, but just isn't going to be happening for him here. So 9-7 for Imperial, staying in Inferno here. There's been points where it looks like Passion UA might be able to get what they're looking for, at least with Vinny. He can send himself forward with that MAC-10. As soon as he attacks a lot of presence here, you can call for them to run back. You've still got that Two-man setup at top middle ready to pounce, and the bomb's already going back. So with Vinny going down immediately.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, though, they've lost kills on both sides, and eventually JT falling. He was the only A player. So
yeah, but you have to know they're gonna come for this. This might just be a full sprint all the way down Banana and up middle. It's
Try's holding for it.
Yeah, Try has got the first kill, but he needs to stay alive and doing a good job.
Yeah, Try coming away with one, not putting himself in harm's way for the further kills, and actually just drawing attention towards himself. He's out of bullets, and that AK goes to the Glock. No difference. He gets a result, and an AK picked up here for Holzer. Can't win this round anymore, and he's going to run away and save the AK.
Yeah, that's an excellent weapon to get out of this round with, though, if you're Passion.
Try's got the U-tilt ready to go to help Vinny. Oh, gets caught. As soon as he starts throwing nades, JT very aware of where he can put his crosshair to spam down and catch Vinny in the open. So, man advantage picked up here for Passion UA. Yeah,
but a lot of the map to work with wrapping around this bomb site. This is really, really dangerous. Two players doubled up in pit. It's all on KVM, who's going to have the long-distance fights. It's going to be smoked off initially, so these wrap side players are going to be able to stream into the bomb site. Awkward scenario, and Grim's caught completely unawares.
Yeah, that is a massive pick for Cello to grab here. So KVM from the pit. He's lost his support network, though. KVM is going to go massive, and he gets a second kill. It's the time. If he was able to hold on just a little bit longer, Imperial wouldn't have had enough time to feel comfortable in the site. But with that bomb going down, Passion UA having to come back in for a retake.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but this is all on Grim. Like, as that supportive element rotating over, when there's no information on Rap side, you have to be so aware how much they can scale. He's so eager to get into the fight that he sold his teammates at that bomb site. Now, a really tough 2-on-2 retake. Missed shot from Try, though.
Oh, and the head comes up. Try's gone. No way in the bomb site, and JT clears him out.
Okay, maybe
Passion UA get away with one here.
Yeah, maybe not so tough. They made that look really, really easy. But the op could just back away and play safe from here on out. Two Tech 9s, 1-for-1 trade down Banana. Grim gets his, but no way in response.
Trying to catch him as they rotate back up through middle. He's got the info. They don't know.
He doesn't know about
They've
halls.
just been spotted, but he doesn't know about the halls. Now he knows. He's got skulls, and he's actually gone and got all three. Fantastic work from Nyx. And he just keeps going. Tries alone, though. 1v4. Does damage on a Kavab through that smoke, but he didn't pick up the bomb. He's only got 15 seconds as well. This is all crumbled away from Imperial. They were competitive on Inferno. They were in this fight. But that last round in the retake, and now Nyx stepping up like that in the apartments, it's really ripping out all the opportunity from them.
At least he died before the time.
Holzer posts up just on that corner, watching the half wall.
Yeah, when do they get the indication the A bomb site is the target, though? Because nobody's rotating back. It's going to be all on KVM. Oh, the transfer down.
Look at the confidence of KVM the whole way through this map. Just a little bit too much there. He keeps going and loses his life. Nyx only getting the one kill, not the multi-kill this time, and the A bomb site has fallen. It's still doable here for Passion UA, but could have been a lot more comfortable. Try just waiting on the T-stairs. Holzer's not going to check it, and Try's going to grab that AWP. Still falls to JT. It's Grim and JT coming back in for a retake, this time to try and close out the map. The double nade towards Cello, cutting him low, and now JT moves up towards the truck, and yeah, a little bit of time travel as we return to the action as JT clears out the site. Cello's got the kill, and now Grim with a 1v2. Quick turn into the pit, and Skulls needs to keep his head down, but Grim has done it. It'll be Passion UA taking Inferno. A retake picked up once again from JT and Grim. The cavalry arriving from the B bomb site. Passion UA and Imperial getting things going here in the second map of play. It's JT up on short, hiding in behind the smoke, going out for the peek, and they're going to fall away and send their attack out long here for Imperial.
Oh, they've got a lot of ground. Grim is going to come back, spots it out. Oh, lovely shot. Okay, Grim opened things up with a one-bullet headshot. A nice way to start after Inferno. Drops and deploys the defensive smoke, and is going to get aggressive with it.
Grim waits, side of the smoke. They're going to be coming up towards him. Head shown, and Grim falling away. It's no way to drop JT. Vinny to follow through. And this 4v3 as that bomb is getting planted here for Imperial. You can see Nyx actually gaining ground, getting in behind, and just straight away, taking away two headshots. Flips back over towards Goose, but it's KVM on the cleanup. And there we go. Fantastic work yet again from Nyx and KVM to get this one started for Passion UA.
Had to have been a conversation between maps is, let's be strong in these second rounds. If we win the pistol, let's not let them kind of convert and turn it back on our heads.
As Nyx Out from the window, all the way down into middle, and he's going to get overrun. No way's even killed his teammate. So it's Imperial into the B bomb site, but a player down. And we know how Passion UA have been in terms of retakes. They've been very confident and very successful, and they just come flying through, wasting no time. But Try gets away with it. JT really needs to take that kill. MongolZ could do it though. MongolZ eventually will, and Passion UA just throw bodies at the problem. The AWP is gone, and so Try immediately getting dropped here by MongolZ. Oh, it's going to be a very frustrating beginning to this game here for Imperial, and it could get worse for them because JT is just pushed all the way up top mid, come away with Cello, and handed them out a 5v3. There's a peek out. Vinny has removed Grim. He's going to try and go for a shot as well, but that grenade comes flying over the top of his head, and so every opportunity Imperial get, Passion UA have the response.
Yeah, really nice nade. Good stack as well. AWP controlled. KVM, he's going to go back for the fight during the reload, and with 30 seconds on the clock, I think Skulls and No Way are just going to have to decide to save this. You've got no step forward. He does have a smoke for the cross, but there's no reason to think that you'll be able to make it into that A bomb site. So weapons are going to be saved and brought into the next round. No bonus money for No Way and Skulls. Opening kill earlier as he peeked through the double doors. On to Try himself, boosted up in the corner. Might have another look at it here. Oh, he's got it.
There we go. KVM's gone too, so that's sort of the, well, that's the danger man out of the way here for Passion.
Yeah, that's the heavy hitter, at least in the early stages of the round. So how does Passion want to try and recover this man deficit?
Could be JT climbing up. Look at him around the back here.
If Grim can live, the timing of this is insane.
Yeah, JT, oh, there's the first shown and the second as well. JT on the cleanup has drawn it right back to a 3v3. And Imperial now are left with the 3 remaining players at long trying to get into the site.
All right, here's the cross. Molotov up towards the plant spot to flush anyone out of position. Nobody's home. Grim's falling back behind the boxes at the catwalk corner. Still quiet as Imperial as they scale slowly, and now with the flashbang can activate into the bomb site to get a plant. But another retake, and Passion has been stronger in these situations, and the bomb doesn't even go down yet.
There's Try. Shot down on towards Nyx. Now JT, yeah, unraveled the round back in favor of Passion UA for a moment, but the round still looks good here for Imperial. JT's going to try and clutch it up, but Try will deny. Flash down into lower. KVM will tuck himself into the corner. And he gets cleared out by Cello. Imperial start with the advantage again. KVM once more, the first victim of the round. MongolZ looking for that search. Trying to pull it back. Response is there. Nyx to follow up. KVM, hand to his face, frustrated. He has lost his life in 2 rounds back to back and made this job a lot more difficult for Passion UA.
Yeah, Nyx no more utility to close off that choke point whatsoever. So he's playing passively inside the site behind the double stack. There's the flashbang in, Try dodges it. JT in middle, Grim now going for this long flank, and he might be able to catch the bomb. No Way's gonna step out of the tunnels just now. Good flashbang. His attention will be on the double doors, and Grim now has a good advantage. Spotted, takes one, transfers over for a second.
Try. Just waiting for that peak, waiting for an opportunity. He's now in the 1v3, but JT will deny any opportunity to really get going there. So Try has a big round in the previous. Imperial finally break through with their first round victory. Let's see. Oh, he actually turned at the perfect time. He's about to get caught. Senses that timing. KVM gets to one headshot, then Skulls has to trade it and does so. So we have 4 players out long here for Imperial.
I think Passion know it's coming though. Grim fell back pretty early due to all the pressure count and the flashbangs that were coming up over the wall. So yeah, we're going to start seeing this in rebuttal, the push in towards upper, the information that'll be gathered, and then you're going to see that extended play out towards long, you'd imagine, from Imperial. With all 5 players out long, he's fine with the information, though. He doesn't want to commit to that fight. He knows JT's in the strong flank.
Yeah, he's fine with that because JT, yeah, as you say, is all the way in T-spawn, sprinting in behind. And that means you can start putting your forces on the A bomb site here for Passion UA because you know it's coming here.
And Nyx's peek gave him the information that short was not an issue. No one's scaling up catwalk.
Yeah, well, look at the flank timing as well for JT. He's arrived. The pit players distracted, throwing utility at the moment. Oh, JT He's just gone for it straight away, catching the perfect timing here. Can his teammates do enough holding on? Nope, they're not doing a whole lot right now, so it falls more pressure on JT's shoulders, and he just can't do anything about it. So it was all shaping up nicely there for Passion UA, but they just don't get the kills when it comes down to crunch time.
Yeah, for how solid they've been on this map throughout this half so far, it's crazy to see a round where you have all the information, you have the stack over towards the right bomb site, you know exactly what's coming and what's happening.
A little bit longer, and it is giving time for Passion UA to start to put more and more players up short, and they actually want to go and fight this on the fade. Oh, this is 3 players coming at this.
Round comes down to this.
Make or break moment for Passion UA. Smoke fades maybe just a second too early there for them to feel comfortable, so it's a 1-for-1 trade going down on short. 35 seconds on the clock for Imperial. Nix burns, he couldn't run away, stuck in the cubby. No way, starting to slip his way up long as well. Looking good here for Imperial. Every fight going in favor of the Brazilians. And we're gonna see MongolZ just realizing the round's done.
His op never got a move, and Passion's gonna be out of money. Man, you know, credit to Zach. I know he burned all 3 timeouts, and that's going to be a disadvantage later on as this game extends, but he's got Passion a chance to come back into this game. For as horrifying as the first 8 rounds looked for them, you've now taken the money away. You've now won 2 in a row for the first time.
Well, look how quickly Cello's getting flanked. I mean, he's pretty much the only player that can have a problem here, and he's going to hear all the steps. He's now locking himself in. He's probably salivating at the thought of all the eco kills he could get here as well. They're coming at him on the left and right side. He's not exactly so clean in that first, and he's starting to back up to short, and he will actually not get away. So just the 1 kill for Cello there.
They'd love to recover that AK-47. The moment just fighting this at range, and they're kind of not sure. Ooh, that's some fine USP work from Grim. A second AK-47 picked up. Yeah, Imperial at this point is just like, take the guns, man. We don't want them. We don't care. You guys can have them. We'll take the round win. So it's going to be 7-4 going into the final round. The saved AK-47s are nice. The economy doesn't really matter, but obviously AK superiority is a real thing. JT trying to do some damage right at the close. Hope the bomb can give him an assist, but not going to happen. We go into the final round with Imperial cutting this lead down to just 3 for the moment.
Well, no way. Coming out to the long doors. He's going to go for the spray down. Grim able to stop him, and no way the first victim here as Passion UA look to take themselves an 8-4 lead. Will be a great result from the first half of Dust 2 going into that second half. 1 map already up in the series. Imperial will have so much work to do just to try and stay in this. They're going to start gathering at the B bomb site now for the T side. Looking for a finish over here. We've got Nix on his way. KVEM's in the lower tunnels.
Timing on his peak is going to be everything. And this, oh, he's going to keep going. He's going to keep going.
Oh, he is. Look at this. Multiple targets. And KVEM so quick with it. MongolZ out the window. Round's done before it really gets going there for Imperial. They want it to finish B. KVEM disrupts them again. And that has just been his playstyle this whole map.
Oh, it's also been the slow pace that Imperial has used to move around the map, right? Like here, they're giving a lot of time over to Passion to find the solutions, find the gap, come up with a flank. And Skulls is boxed in. He's got like, I don't know, like just a little square to operate within on this map. You can't go forward into the B bomb site. MongolZ's looking at that from back platform, just popping his head up once in a while. He's going to wait for Nix's contact and then secure the kill. So a really nice setup at this B bomb site. Molotov coming in. MongolZ still not pouncing up, waiting for Nix to shoot. And they handle business. That's the end of the half. His back-to-back timeouts gave him those 2 rounds in a row, let them string up to 4 in the half. And that's at least something to work with, considering it didn't look like it was going to go well at all. A setup for short. Flashbang is out, but ooh, Passion's not even in position to get blinded by that whatsoever. Timing's off, and now they've got the advantage.
No way. Has to try to take that first kill. No way gets the damage off. Tried finishes the job, and then Cello peeking out long, capitalizing on the opportunity on Grim. So we see Passion UA fall to 3 players.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Passion felt the need to really attack short that aggressively that soon. They kind of saw the stack there, right? They heard the flash, they saw the player fighting, they knew that the setup was for short. Could have given some time to let the map kind of play out, the round play out a little bit more and find a different option elsewhere, or just come back into it a little bit later. Smoke is down. KVM with the P250. Needs to find the openings, but the real strength of this is the Goose player with dualies.
That moves up, flashes into the sky. No way he's going to fall, and then try with a double headshot right back. JT falls off short, and Imperial win the pistol. They needed it. Another triple kill here from Try.
KVM going to lead the way. Here's these challenges out mid I was discussing before the map began. I think KVM is going to love these fights. Crisscross smokes.
That's FaZe walking up. It's KVM to find the follow-up kill, and we end up Passion UA grabbing the first couple of kills here, and JT to extend upon it. So Imperial, a massive hole in their defense, and once you concede the B bomb site and you have numbers down, it's just impossible really to get back into it. So this is going to be a 9th round for Passion UA.
I'm surprised to see Noah even in this position. I think, okay, he's just looking for the M4. Didn't realize he'd walk past it. So going to grab it along the wall and back away slowly. Lovely opening kill for Halzerk. Tough one to control. Very loud conversation in between the rounds as strategies are called. Okay, fast towards long. We're going to get Grim to at least take a peek, at least take a quick shot around the smoke. Sees nobody. One is already crossed. He doesn't realize it, but still lands the kill. Great adjustment, but he's got no HP to survive this situation.
That's Grim moving out into the position. Cello to drop Grim. And we got a 4v4.
That's information, though. They saw 2 long defenders. They know he killed one. I think they wanted to pick up the pace towards the B bomb site. Still unknown, though. There's still the risk that Passion is just waiting inside the B bomb site for this smoke to fade, so they can't entirely cheat over towards long, but they've got a pretty good jump and a pretty good sense of what's coming. And here it comes, very quick from Passion.
There's Vinny, straight away onto Halzerk, and they move up into the site. The bomb ready to go is next. Oh, it does clear out Cello. Skulls also. We got JT on the car. 1 quick kill off the back. And that's Vinny gone, leaving Try in the 1v2. And he can win this because he's been so incredible in this competition so far. And JT is not going to allow him to even take 1 step out of that smoke. And look at Passion UA's celebration. Smiles back on their faces as they know that's an important round to move forward with. Well, this is it. Imperial, their last real fight they've got here in Budapest. It's been a miraculous run from them. Many doubted them in stage 1 of the competition. Imperial have been put in the 0-3 spot pretty much every stage of this event, but have proven the doubters wrong.
Ooh, great follow-up, Nate, onto Vinny. And a lot of attention taken towards the B bomb side. The defense is shifting, and KVM is going to surprise them coming off short.
Yeah, he's already moving up. Taking some decent space here. He's been detected before he can get any further, and in fact, No Way just stands and takes that fight. No Way's got the advantage of the cover in the bomb site.
That's one of those overeager plays I think you were talking about earlier, where you can see him overextend. Really wanted that fight, wanted the Molotov to force him into the open. Now Halzerk's got a tough situation coming.
Halzerk just going forward and Try getting taken down, and we got 3v3 off the back of these engagements. 1 minute left. Yeah, and we could see Halzerk actually use this gap to try and take a further fight at range with the AWP. He's not too far off that flick on up. He'll start using utility of his own and going back again, and this time Halzerk will not miss his opportunity. It's 3 kills for Halzerk in this round, looking to put Passion UA on series point.
And this is great too. I love this. I love the play from Passion. I mean, you don't have to commit to anything with 45 seconds on the clock. Just give Halzerk time, give him cover to make things work. Now shifting back into the A bomb site. Good luck, Cello. Let's see what you can do. 1 versus 3 with just a pistol. Flashbang is out. Nobody's home on the railing in the P250. You can't get the job done. Why would it? Vinny left in a 1v3.
Vinny gets cleared out, and it is series point now for Passion UA. If they do try and finish on this B bomb site, they've got 2 players to deal with now inside of the site. It's no longer just Vinny. You've got Skulls waiting at the doors. Halzerk's cutting off rotations, but he can't get the kill.
Oh, yeah, rare miss, and he's got no support either. Everyone's out middle, so he's got to drop off and be very cautious as he backs up with the AWP. 2 players holding this still. Oh, he spots it, wants to go for the wall bang. Not able to land anything, and they're still staying aggressive about it, so he gives him a haircut.
Try down towards CT. It's a quick kill onto Grim, and then JT making quick work of Skulls, but it's looking like Imperial able to stay hold and stay afloat here, because this is a round that they desperately needed, and they've picked it up quite comfortably at the end.
He's going to start stepping forward into things. KVM, this is the drop into CT. If KVM goes down, and ooh, where'd he go?
He's just hiding. Oh, try eventually going out for the peak. JT is going to be that first victim. And the smoke comes up, no one playing with it. 30 seconds here for Passion UA.
It is exactly what they wanted to go for. The dropped CT for a mid to be split, but it's not going to be there. KVM gives up the drop CT aspect of it. Skulls forced back into being passive, and Grim steps into the smoke to cut off rotation, but the B players need to have success.
And so far, it is only success for the CT side. Imperial stopping Grim coming out through CT spawn, and these rounds all of a sudden looking solid for Imperial. They don't lose a single player in this one.
Yeah, Passion having some issues closing this one out. Round's not looking so easy anymore, so yeah, you're still not panicked just yet, but in the back of TC's mind, he's like, okay, please God, let's close this out early. Please God, we need to finish this quick so it doesn't become anything.
Failed to find the way through on this T side. We've got JT still with an AWP and KVM with the AK. There's always a chance. You've got these weapons on the table, and with KVM, with the way he's been playing in this competition, there's a kill through the smoke and hands to the face of Zach. The advantage falls away from Imperial.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, Passion hasn't really been able, it feels like, to have too much success at the A bomb site. They've shut down a couple of times there, so I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing Imperial at least cheat someone towards CT spawn. Very worried about the A hit. And poor Vinny is just going to get overrun behind this lurk smoke. They pick up the pace through to the Molotov. I take back all my words. Vinny has done such a lovely job, and they can't even commit to the B bomb site. They come right back.
That is insane that Vinny's been able to step up like this and give Imperial a chance to win the round.
They don't have a smoke to cross.
Yeah, they've got to fight. They've got to go with bullets, and Imperial have arrived on the rotation over, and in fact, they've nailed the shot. So it's JT into the clutch. A 1v3 with an AWP? I don't think so. So it goes to the AK-47 instead. Backtracks into the site, but they've moved out now. Looking to try and get in position to rip him away once he comes off that plant spot. And that's Vinny keeping Imperial going.
One thing that I think Zach has adjusted for Imperial throughout this game that's made this defense start to look a little bit more staunch. They've started taking, you know, less deaths in middle early on in these rounds. These mid probes in play from Passion haven't been nearly as effective, and now one defensive smoke kind of neutralizes two of them, but KVM is going to use it as a route to walk in towards CT. Spawn shut down emphatically. Off short we go. They need flashbangs, but they've got none, so Try's got an easy shot onto JT.
Yeah, they're fizzling them out right now. Passion UA just can't find the way forward to get into positions, into post plants with numbers even close to even, but let's see if they can close out a 3v5.
This is going to be such a hard post plant to hold on to. So hard.
Especially with Skulls looking to take another kill. It's Nick's gone, and all of a sudden it's now Grim and Holzerk, and they're getting pushed in from long CT, and they even have to worry about that short flank, so it's not like Holzerk has the health, so he has to isolate these fights and somehow come away with a multi-kill. He can't do it, but can Grim. He's got to deal with the flank and short as well, and Skulls is just keeping him busy, keeping him occupied as Grim goes into that kill. Now they set up the bodyguard for that defuse, and Grim tries to line it up, but in the end, it's Imperial coming back into it.
Bust into the B bomb site with Tech 9s.
Vinny Woody in the back of the side, Skulls and Grim 1 for 1, and they are into the site. We've got KVM clearing them out with a Tech 9. Of course it would be a round like this, Jason.
Two critical misses from the AWP, and now they close the gap, and how do you retake this? Try even has an AWP, the worst weapon for this scenario.
Oh, this is going to be so rough for Imperial to get
elimination on this retake.
Knocked out in this fashion, pulling it so close and losing to a B rush. Passion UA mere moments away from surviving to the final day. Cello gets swung on. Cello goes forward through the window, but Holzerk's dealt with no way. JT and Holzerk looking to get the job done, and Holzerk out to the window. It's now just Try, and try as they might, Imperial will end here in Budapest. It is Passion UA that fight on to the final day itself.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.